Just so you know, Kate had a baby and had a jab.
In April of 2024, a community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives launched an urgent investigation, confronted with the grim task of unmasking a predator hidden among the very staff entrusted to protect her. The following is based on official police records, and some of the following footage has never been seen before. According to their website, the Markland Center is a nonprofit organization providing care for adults with severe developmental disabilities. Multiple news sources state that Kate, a 43-year-old resident with Rett syndrome who was unable to speak, stand, or use her hands, was discovered pregnant during routine medical tests. Investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department compiled a list of all male employees who had access to her in late summer 2023.
This case hits like a gut punch. Kate, a 43-year-old woman with Rett syndrome, unable to speak or move independently, trusted her caregivers completely. To learn she was pregnant violated in a place meant to protect her shatters any sense of safety. How could this happen in a facility built on care? The betrayal is unimaginable, and the investigation's urgency feels personal. As we hear from staff, you'll all feel the weight of their shock.
Hello.
Hey.
Good, yes. Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Brooke. This is Brandon. We're both.
Come on in.
Thank you.
So,
What have they
okay.
told you so far?
So I know there's abuse and neglect, and I know one of our residents was sent to the hospital that morning, so I am assuming something happened with that resident. And I also do know it was only males that have been suspended. So,
You okay? Take a
something
breath.
that very serious happens.
And you're just so you're not in any trouble.
No, I really enjoy my job, and the fact that, sorry,
No, it's okay.
the thought of that happening is very troubling and upsetting.
Okay. And like I said, nobody has accused you of anything.
No, I'm 100% aware. It's, sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm not crying for myself. I'm upset for the rest.
It's okay.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed like anybody else acting strange around them, or anybody that shouldn't be in their rooms?
No,
or...
I mean, we are very, we don't open the door for everyone. And as for staff, before this incident, I never thought anyone would do something like that.
That was kind of one of our other questions. Is there anybody you would think would be capable of
I would have never have thought this would happen at Markland's.
Okay.
Before they move on to question other employees, he leaves them one urgent request.
Listening to Brooke, you can hear her heart breaking for Kate. Her plea to catch the bastard echoes what all feel: rage and helplessness. Care homes like Markland are supposed to be sanctuaries, but staffing shortages changed policies, letting male staff care for women like Kate. It's a crack in the system that a predator exploited. As investigators dig deeper, the question lingers: who could do this to someone so vulnerable?
How you doing? Good. You want to go in or just talk out here?
Whatever you want.
How'd fights go? I heard you were out there fighting in Chicago.
Yeah, I was fighting in the Golden Gloves tournament.
How'd it go?
Pretty good. I lost by decision in the finals, but I was there, like I had him chicken legging, so
Okay.
I'll see him again, you know.
All right, good. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's awesome.
After briefly meeting Isaiah's mother, they head to the basement to speak in private.
So there was, an incident that happened there involving one of the residents. If you can just tell me kind of what when you worked there, what's the dates that you worked there?
Like early August to but definitely sometime in September.
Okay, early September, late September, you think?
I honestly don't remember. It was still warm outside, so
Okay.
maybe early to mid-September.
When you were working there, what were your job duties?
I was PSP.
PSP. Okay, I've heard that talking to people. They've said that before.
The personal support.
Okay.
But I was mainly in training the entire time I was there, so I technically didn't have any duties that I had to do really on my own.
Okay.
So everything I did was shadowed by another person.
Okay, so you're always with somebody for the most part?
Like 90% of the time.
Okay.
Unless someone left early or
Okay.
one of the managers that I was shadowing had to go do whatever
Gotcha.
managers do.
Gotcha. Do you ever have any problems with anybody? Did you ever see anybody that you thought was a little off? Like another, especially a male employee, anybody that you thought like this guy's made some statements or he said something or just the way his interaction was with the residents?
Not that I know of personally, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't stay there long enough to get too
Chummy with anybody?
everybody, yeah.
A DNA test comes back positive for 22-year-old Isaiah Fields. On May 10th, 2024, he's brought into an interrogation where he waits for questioning to begin.
Yeah, these chains hurt. Please, little Jesus, come to me. Please, little Jesus, I believe my son. Please don't leave me trying to get little Jesus.
Investigators enter and read his Miranda rights.
Let me just start by asking, do you have any idea why you would be there right now? Okay, no clue? Okay. You know why I talked to you before, right, about the Markland stuff? So,
I never got any, you just told me it was a case of Markland.
okay. So what I would like to ask you, what we would like to know, if you could go over again, when you worked there for that just basically a month, wasn't that long? What your training was like and what it was like after training, like what your job duties were. If you can just go over that again, I would appreciate it.
For most of the time that I was there, it was just training, like 3 weeks.
Mhm.
We just sat in a room and watched videos all day. That was it.
However, several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you guys in charge of?
So we're in charge of doing the CNA work, so like getting them up, dressed, changed, and then transferring them to CDS, and then repositioning them, interacting with them, and then doing the same thing, changing them, and then sending them back home.
You're training how to bathe, how to
Yes.
care for them.
Yes.
So that was part of his training as well.
Yes.
But he would have never been alone,
No.
something like that.
How do you bathe them?
So we put them in a tub, and they have a chair, and they are completely, obviously,
Submerged?
No,
Or-
not
oh,
submerged.
okay.
No, the water is running, or they have what is it called?
Like a faucet or a shower head.
So you basically sit not like this, but a chair in a shower, and then you can take it off and
Yes.
spray them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so at some point at the end of your training, were you not with the trainer anymore? Were you kind of on your own schedule during the day?
I forget what they called it, but it was like a probationary period.
Sure.
So you were
Yeah.
always with someone until you were considered an actual nurse.
This account is consistent with what his trainers told investigators.
Would you have left him alone, or anybody for that matter, alone for an extended period of time with the resident while they're on training?
No.
Are you leaving anybody alone, the trainees, with the residents or anything like that?
They're not supposed to be left alone with the residents.
Isaiah's calm demeanor in that first interview feels chilling now. His trainer's accounts describing his hands-on duties with residents like Kate contradict his claim of just watching videos. The fact that he was sometimes left alone during his probationary period is horrifying. It's a stark reminder, even brief lapses in oversight can have devastating consequences. Watch how his story unravels under pressure as we move to his interrogation.
Isaiah appears to become overwhelmed with emotion, and investigators work to put him at ease.
What's upsetting you? It's okay. I'm here to listen. If something's upsetting you, please let us know. We'll see what we can do to help.
Not really anything in particular, just life's not easy,
I know.
That's all.
I get it. Life gives us some curveballs sometimes.
It's 24/7. I've never had the guidance of a man. My father died when I was really young.
Oh.
I've just never really had proper guidance,
As one detective leaves the room to get Isaiah more water and a snack, the remaining investigator sits with him as his emotions continue to unravel.
Take a breath. You're okay. Not gonna let anything happen to you. You're all right. And I'm really sorry to hear that about your dad and stuff, okay? That's I'm sorry. Sure. It's okay. It takes a lot for for you to sit here and allow yourself to have these feelings, to allow yourself to have emotion. That can be a lot, especially in front of people you don't know.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I just think it'd be within my best interest to get an attorney.
Okay. All right, I can't ask you any more questions then. No, it's okay. I'll leave you at it. She'll give you.
Hey, there's
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell them this.
What's that?
I'm reading them.
Yeah, you tell me. Yeah, whatever.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and had a dad.
As investigators exit the room, Isaiah processes the gravity of the situation and the consequences he's facing.
My life is over. Such a idiot. Give me the opportunity, Lord Jesus. I'm begging. I'm begging. Just give me one chance. That's all I ask. Give me one chance. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll do it. Military, forgive me. I'll donate all my money. I'll be homeless without farm. I'll do anything, God. Please. Please just give me one more chance. Please. Please allow me a chance into this child's life. I'll be able to take offenders list. I'll anything. Please don't make me spend years in jail. I'm begging.
Multiple news outlets have reported that Kate developed a dangerous pregnancy condition known as preeclampsia, and that the infant died after spending 11 weeks in neonatal intensive care. However, we've not been able to independently confirm these reports. According to an official press release from the state attorney's office, on January 14, 2025, Isaiah Fields pled guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault and was sentenced to 25 years imprisonment in the Illinois Department of Corrections, with 308 days credited for time spent in the Kane County Jail. In addition, Isaiah must register for life as a sexual offender in accordance with the Illinois Sexual Offender Registration Act.
Isaiah's breakdown and guilty plea close a painful chapter, but justice feels bittersweet. Kate endured unimaginable trauma, and while unconfirmed reports suggest her baby didn't survive, the loss is profound. His 25-year sentencing, lifelong sex offender registration reflect the crime's severity, but they can't undo the harm. This case forces us to confront how we protect society's most vulnerable. It's a call to demand better oversight, better systems, better care.